one of our first sports topics of the show, and that is going to be it's a story about a guy that's made news headlines for the past couple years now,
Mm,
but never for the right reasons, and that
always.
is Antonio Brown. Now, Mr. CT ESPN himself
Bro, this is
got a
crazy.
lot going on in his life. You know, he had those on the field antics where he stripped down on the sidelines and
Mhm.
just walked out. And then he's got these antics here where he's, doing all kinds of crazy things off the field. And now his most recent um situation that he's found himself in is he is now being looked at. He's facing attempted murder charges.
Bro, that is crazy.
And so basically the gist of it is he goes to a celebrity boxing
Yeah,
match, and he gets into a fight with somebody, just another, I guess, peruser of these fights. And they get into a fight, and he actually steals a security guard's
firearm.
weapon,
Yep.
and he shoots a couple shots at this guy. Well, the guy says, "Hey, he grazed me in the neck." And so now Antonio Brown has a warrant for his arrest, and he is being looked at for attempted
Mhm.
murder. Julio, when I sent you this story, what did you think about that?
Bro,
What were your initial thoughts on that
f
nonsense?
first and foremost, when you send it to me, I'm thinking it's Antonio Brown. What the fuck did
Right,
he do
right,
now?
right.
Like what did CTE do now at this point? Like, come on, man. You're not even in the game anymore. Stay your ass out of trouble. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? But I read the article. I saw, the quote unquote clip after the fact that it's been
Yeah,
bouncing around everywhere on social media, where they're showing how the two shots were. I don't know if it's the clip of him showing the two shots that were fired during that altercation or what it was, but there was a lot of stuff going on there. And of course, my initial thoughts are like, why in the why in the hell would you put yourself in that position? Two, you are obviously at one point one of the quote unquote most headline athletes in the league in the NFL because of the way that you played your position.
yes.
Everybody thought the world of Antonio Brown. He was one of the considered to be one of the best wide receivers in the game at the time.
Hmm.
So you have this high profile around you, and then for you to be mixed mixed up into something like this, bro, to where you get caught up not only in a fist fight with somebody, which you could probably get sued for that too, for putting your hands on somebody, being a high profile athlete like that, but then now you go all the way to the extent of let me steal somebody's firearm, fire at somebody, damn near, like they say, attempted murder at this point, and now the people are looking for you, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, I understand that he had CTE. I understand that all this other stuff happened.
Allegedly,
Well,
we
okay.
don't know that he's got
Hey,
that. We're just
hey. I mean, some of the shit that he does, it leans towards, hey, he got some sort of mental issues. So for me, it's one of those that's like, damn, what the hell is really going on in Antonio Brown's mind? Like, he's not all there. I hate to say it that way. I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy is great, and he's probably pleasant to be around, but the shit that he's gotten himself into, the shit that he does, it just screams something is not right here.
hey, bro, Vontez Burfict wrecked his
Bro.
shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like he messed him up for life. He's carrying
Bro.
that to this day.
Yeah.
For me, bro, it's funny, but it's not. Like at some point, somebody that cares about Antonio Brown has to pull him aside and tell him he needs professional help.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's therapy. I don't know if it's some kind of studies on his brain to just kind of help him out and let him know, hey, for sure you have something that is going on in your brain that you need help with. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is, if it's a chemical imbalance or if he just likes the attention and he does crazy stuff because He wants the attention, but whatever it is, it's not good. It's a bad look because it's progressively getting worse. You go from
Yeah,
stripping down on the sidelines to
bro.
talking about how you were banging Tom Brady's wife to having yourself exposed in a public swimming pool and people are taking pictures of that. And then it just continually gradually escalates and it's to the point now where you have gotten yourself in a situation where they're looking at you for attempted murder.
Bro,
There
how
is a
crazy is that?
problem. There
Yeah, bro.
is a problem.
How crazy is that? I mean, you that's the part that I guess really like I said, I didn't really believe it at first when you sent me the clip or sent me the little article. I was like, what could he have done possibly have done now? And then for it to go from that mindset to reading it and going, damn, now they're looking for this man for attempted murder.
There's a problem.
What the fuck is going on? Like, again, I don't know what kind of help he needs. Again, you just mentioned it, whether that be, therapy, whether whatever it needs to happen with Antonio Brown, bro, whoever cares about him and loves him, they really need to sit him aside and just be like, look, man, we need to get this straightened out because this isn't good. You doing all this stuff outside of football, outside of your normal self, because at times, whenever I see him do interviews and stuff, he looks absolutely fine. He
Yeah,
he articulates great. So
right.
to me, it makes me seem
That's
like
why I
it,
said it could be anything from he really has mental problems
yeah,
to he's just trying to get attention. I don't think he's trying to get attention, but if this is an outcry,
bro.
even more seriously, somebody needs to just
Hell yeah.
get to him, get in his ear and just say, "Hey bro, let's go get you checked out because you are on a very very sudden track for, self-destruction." And the thing is he's at the point now where he's risking hurting somebody else,
Yeah.
not just himself, but somebody else. So for me, I say I hope he gets the help he needs. He gets evaluated
Sure.
psychologically, emotionally. Like somebody needs to check him out, get a wellness check on him, and just see what's going on. Because my man, you are a celebrity. You had money, you had fame, you had everything, but it's just like he can't find peace. And I
Yeah.
don't know, like I said, if Vontez Burfict put that biff on him and then that was the end of that, knocked some wires
Insane, bro.
loose. But he just ain't been right, and I hope that whatever happens, he finds some help and he gets somewhere safe. And if it's under the watch of, you know, incarceration, then I'd rather he be incarcerated than deceased, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
For
I'm
sure.
not saying that's I wish that on him, but I'm just saying like get
Hey,
somewhere
man.
safe.
Like everybody else, I know we're both going to be praying for him and making sure that I hope that he gets the help that he needs, man. Again, it's sad to see a very prolific athlete like him fall as far as he's fallen now. You know, at first it was just little things that were like you said, getting undressed on the field, talking about other players' wives, things of that. It started off small, but now it's starting to spiral out of control, man. And the last thing
He
we
it
need is to
started with
hear,
that he had that helmet issue with the
yeah,
Raiders, and then that just blew up, and
yeah,
then he got frostbite on his feet, and you were like, "Man, what the hell's going on with this
exactly.
dude?" But it's just escalating. It's just getting
Yeah.
worse and worse and worse.
And since it's spiraling out of control, I would hate to see something worse happen to him. I would rather see him get the help that he needs, and that way he can get better at the end of the day, man.
Thoughts and prayers go out to Antonio Brown wherever he is. We know he probably won't see this or hear this, but hey, get the help, brother. Get the help, and
Please,
and
please get the help you need.
and I hope everything, by the time they find him, he's safe and he's okay and he can get the help he needs. So